Hey everyone, I'm Andrew. I'm back with my book Beyond Recovery to finish up the final chapter, chapter 10, discussing the 12 steps to going beyond recovery. So real quick, let's discuss step 1. Admitting and embracing that you are a powerful being is necessary to overcome any challenge. If you are a Christian, it's simple to walk by faith to this conclusion. We were made in the image of the Almighty, powerful creator of the universe. If we were made in the image of the powerful creator, God, it's pretty easy to assume that we are powerful spiritual beings. For anyone that is not a Christian, let me offer some encouragement and evidence that you are a powerful being. No scientist or spiritual leader alive can or will take a guess about your potential or what you're capable of achieving. In conclusion, you are equal to the sum total of endless potential energy. There are no limits on you at this time in history while you occupy what you have come to know as the body temple. Your mind is a processing unit equipped with faculties, reason, perception, memory, will, intuition, and imagination. Should you exercise your mental faculties, they will become stronger, sharper, and more advanced. Your mind comes equipped with cybernetics. I strongly suggest you look this up, cybernetics. Cybernetics is defined as the science of communications and automatic control systems in machines and living things. These faculties and tools would make the most modern computer processing unit look like a toy. Look up some of the details about your circulatory and nervous system. It's a baffling design, and for the time being, it's your home. Scientists are confirming now that each individual has a unique magnetic field generated from within. It all spells potential energy. This means if you unlocked and used it correctly, it could be very powerful. Let's look at water for a moment. Water made the Grand Canyon, swallowed the Titanic. When converted to steam, can power boats and trains. When converted to golf ball or baseball-sized hail falling from the sky, it can be a pretty destructive force. When converted to snow, can cause an avalanche or provide a wonderful place for skiing. The same substance can sit in the grass calmly as we drink it to nourish our bodies. Can sit in a glass, sorry. The same substance can sit in a glass calmly as we drink it to nourish our bodies. Have we established that water can be a very powerful element? I sure hope so. Here's a wonderful fact that should encourage you now if you've ever felt powerless. The average human body is 60+% made of water. My point is, you are at least as powerful as water. After all, you're made up of it. You are matter that is conscious of its existence. Make decisions and choices to direct or focus your energy and power in a good way that will harmoniously benefit all parties involved. Now let's discuss step 2. Step 2, take the examples from step 1 and repeat them. Find some information, anything, a song, a sermon, a seminar, a motivational speech, or documentary that inspires you to believe that you are a powerful being. Repeat this information often, especially repeat it when you're feeling down or discouraged. The power you've inherited as a human being has been given to you to use for positivity and creativity. You can use these to face any challenges as well. I don't believe we were intended to live a life of overcoming obstacles. Rather, I believe we are to be challenging ourselves to become more continuously. So when attempting to go beyond recovery, it's important to view successful, happy, sober living as a challenge, not an obstacle. That being said, there will be many challenges, especially in the beginning. In fact, if you don't meet with challenges, you may not be moving in the right direction. Expect it. sobriety, solutions to problems, finances. Use your powerful mind, body, and soul to bring about the harmonious way to solve every problem and to advance in the right direction. Let's discuss step 3. On a daily, sometimes momentarily basis, you have to make a deep commitment to expand your awareness about anything that you are interested in. If you like tennis, watch a match on TV, get a book written by or about your favorite player, attend a professional event, watch the How It's Made episode about tennis balls, learn about it, study it, act on it, practice it, experience it. Try one interest at a time until you have retained some of the new information. You and your mind, body, and soul will soon be able to expand in several different directions at once, effectively and efficiently. You basically have to code in new programming by repetition. This is why I recommend doing one interest at a time at first. Studying, learning, and engaging your interest will help you become more yourself. You will become more knowledgeable and experienced in and about the things you love to do. I like to ask empowering questions. How can I grow? How can I learn and expand in abundance today? How can I become a better tennis player, fisherman, writer, dad, friend, driver, anything you want to be good at? God designed the universal intelligence that is listening to your questions, and it will always answer any question you ask over and over again. I believe that anyone that begins this endeavor will find they have a lot more interest than they thought. Start with something small if you like. I think I started with coffee. I tried new coffee. I read articles about it. I examined the products I had been using. The next thing that caught my interest was the Hubble telescope. It doesn't have to seem significant or have some sort of breakthrough attached to it. Simple things will lead to complex things, and you will find some joy in every endeavor, whether you are successful at it or not. The point is, develop a habit of pursuing greater awareness about the things that interest you. This will bring you in tune and harmonious vibration with all the progress that occurs throughout the universe. Live a life of gratitude on the cutting edge of progress. I dare you. Let's discuss step 4. Make a conscious effort to do some physical and spiritual improvement every day. If you are good at anything, listening to people, working on cars, making breakfast, trivia, anything, praise that quality. Praise God and the universe for the gift. Praise yourself. I'm so glad that I'm good at working on cars. I'm so grateful to be skilled at something. I know I can get even better at it. How can I become a better mechanic? Give some time every day to looking for and praising your good qualities, talents, skills, and abilities. Then ask, how can I improve them? And then seek the ways to improve them. Almost every time I have improved my skills, it was because of a challenge I met with and emerged victorious. If I didn't emerge victorious, I would analyze what happened in order to learn from my mistakes. Study and practice are great ways to improve any area of your life. In doing this and practicing the areas you can improve upon will more than likely be made evident. Then you have narrowed the area you can study to make leaps and bounds in any field. I'm going to listen better. I'm going to read about this subject. I'm going to play my favorite music while I wash dishes in order to try to make it a joyful event. I'm going to learn and gain a better definition of what my wife considers to be a clean bathroom. Then compare and correct my current bathroom cleaning methods. I'm not the best at buying thoughtful gifts for other people. I will find someone that I know that is, and ask them some questions about it. I'll find a book on the subject. I'll look for a video that may be helpful on the subject. Praise your good qualities and talents. When the ones that need improvement make themselves evident, give them an equal amount of effort towards improvement. This is a sure ways and means to increase your joy and ultimately your quality of life. Also, it starves out other habits that you used to have. They starve. They're not getting any of the love, support, or encouragement you used to give them. Let's discuss step 5. Once you identify some of your shortcomings through step 4, declare their resolve into your future. Tell your wife, I'm going to clean the bathroom more effectively and more efficiently than you've ever seen. I'm going to listen better. Tell your friends, I'm learning how to listen better. This will help you redefine where you have been falling short. You are now improving. This will help you redefine where you've been falling short, where you are now improving. This will also give you some accountability and probably some support and encouragement from friends. At the same time, it will give you a wonderful perspective on your friends' opinions of your shortcomings. I mean, your friends see you in a different light when you're willing to admit where you're wrong or where you don't hit the bar. They may declare, you're a great listener, or that's great, I'm proud of you for wanting to improve yourself. Or, I thought you were going to listen better. I thought you were going to be a better listener. When you give effort in this direction, it is good to praise the effort in order for the effort to increase. I didn't get it perfect, but the bathroom is much cleaner and more acceptable than last time. Good job, me. I listened to someone else talk for 5 minutes without interrupting them or interjecting with my opinion and advice and not even thinking about what I was going to say next. I just listened. Good job, me. In essence, to the best of your ability, praise progress and even the effort to make progress. Do this while you simultaneously praise, expand, and improve things you are good at. If you already are a good listener, I bet you could get even better. If you are a successful mechanic, I bet you could be an expert. Let's discuss step 6. Once you learn how to focus your energy and begin on task and goals, you will bump into the awareness that mind, body, and soul are all working together. Not only has an amazing problem-solving capabilities, but has the power to thrust you into a joy-filled, and prosperous state of being for the remainder of your time here on earth. When my mind, body, and soul work together, I can improve every aspect of my life. From less sugar in my coffee to more love in my marriage, from having a good attitude to an abundance of finances. It doesn't matter what it is, it can be improved by study and experience and practice. Praise and rejoice in that improvement, no matter how big or small. This will bring about more improvement. Dwell on the solutions longer than the problems. Let's discuss step 7. You should actively seek the good and positive characteristics and qualities in yourself and in any other beings you come in contact with during your lifetime. Find a way to acknowledge these qualities. Give thanks and praise to the Source and God. I recently told a friend, I have observed that you are kind, thoughtful, helpful, and generous. I am proud and grateful to be your friend. If you can manage to do this, good qualities will by law begin to increase. A better awareness of where you can improve will naturally come about. Let's discuss step 8. This is a spiritual step. It can change your thought diet completely. Make a list of every good and perfect thing you already have and already have done. Be grateful for that. Be grateful for the good that in the present, in the past, and the future. Feel good about that. Let the good feeling be reassurance that should you focus your energy and attention on this, you will be presented with a variety of opportunities to display and share in more good. I also made a list of people who had been extremely kind to me. Kindness had been far above and beyond my logic and reasoning up until this point. This will help bring your spirit in tune with the blessings within you, while it also makes living a productive, free, and joyful life feel a little more natural to you. I'm not saying the bad in your past doesn't exist. I am saying it will be muted out by your thoughts, by thoughts of gratitude. Let's discuss step 9. It's important that you act on these lists. Call the person that forgave you when you would have had a tough time forgiving someone else for what you did. Call them and say thank you. Ask them, how did they do that? What's their secret to forgiveness? Call that person that bailed you out. Message that person that loved you anyway. You want what they've got. You want the love. You want to know about it. Reach out to anyone that shined light into your darkness. Contact them and say thank you. It's even more special if you find a way to say thank you with a particularly specialized and unique gift. The same is true for the list of people who have been a blessing to you. The universe, source, or God used you to bless other people. You may have had to sleep on a friend's couch. They may have really needed the company. You may have had to move back home. You may have had to go to a treatment facility. The employees need patience to continue having a job. You may have needed to learn about addiction. I'm also positive that everyone has displayed and felt love, kindness, and compassion in some way or another. Call these people. Tell them that their name is on this list. The people to be grateful for that displayed kindness beyond your understanding. Ask how they are now. Tell them that they're good people and you are certain they're going to have a wonderfully blessed life. Finally, begin to love and support and encourage. Finally, begin to make your love, support, and encouragement to-do list. If you really focus on your energy and attention on this list, it will get very lengthy very quickly. We all have opportunities to love and be kind to others every day. Give some effort to the thought that is followed by the action of visiting that lonely neighbor for 15 minutes, going to see a friend in the hospital. Even just asking someone if they need anything is an effort in action. Go get breakfast for your coworkers one morning. I often used to tell my coworkers, if buying you a $7 lunch means that you think thoughts about how kind and generous you think I am, then it is surely a small price to pay. These lists and these actions will help create and make you more aware of your true identity. You are a blessing and a giver of gifts. Your gifts being love, kindness, encouragement, support, compassion, and the list continues. Just like money, there is an endless supply of these gifts, and it often takes very little action in the right direction to build up some serious momentum. Let's discuss step number 10. Insistently and obsessively continue to work these steps. When things begin to work and you feel like you're on top of the world, work these steps again, knowing that bigger results are in the near future. When misery, uncertainty, or confusion comes by you, stop in on your mental processing. You should insist and obsess about your newfound beliefs and actions and habits. These states of confusion will not last and will slowly but surely subside to the new harmonious thoughts of confidence in self, source, and love. They will become diluted like an echo. Soon, all you will be able to hear is your new song of progress, joy, and gratitude. Let's discuss step number 11. Let's discuss. Like we're going to, it should say, let me talk about this for a minute. All right, let's discuss step number 11. Just as water becomes a solid ice when subjected to cold and gas steams when subjected to heat, you can change your state of being from always a burden to always a blessing, from hard to get along with to a joy and pleasure to spend time with. The good news is the joyful, creative, and productive state is your natural state. Could we have gotten that far off path of joyful creativity and productivity? Indeed, it's not very difficult to get off that path. Therefore, it's not very difficult to get back on a good path. I'm going to talk about step number 12. Let's discuss step number 12. Anytime you meet someone you feel connected to or inspired by, you should make an effort to connect with them more often. Anytime you meet someone that has a skill, degree, or knowledge you could stand to know more about, call them and ask them to meet with you or watch them work. In turn, gain knowledge and wisdom offer love, support, and encouragement. It helps if you can tell that you are already comfortable. It helps if you already have a comfortable rapport with them. View these relationships or mentorships as a plant or a seed of faith. Give them plenty of water, love, soil and material support, and sunshine encouragement every day. You will probably be amazed to watch them blossom and bloom into lifelong friendships, financial success, happiness, peace, joy, etc. The results will always vary because each human being is unique and in almost every way. It has been my pleasure writing this. It has been my pleasure reading this. I have learned, offered, loved, supported, and encouraged, and produced a usable resource for others. This book is one of the manifestations from working these steps. I sincerely thank you if you've listened to any of this and would love to share any of this information with anybody. I really hope it helps. I'm going to continue practicing this stuff. It's 2022. I wrote this in 2017. It's kind of reassuring and delighting to know that the stuff that I was putting in place back then is still in place. I haven't had to maintenance it or work these. This is my natural. This is my state of being now. So yeah. I'm Andrew. Thanks for listening. You've been listening to Beyond Recovery, the 12 steps to going beyond recovery. Thanks.